Welcome to this new series. I had the honour and privilege of spending a weekend at the British Superbike Championships at Thruxton, and I was hosted by True Heroes Racing. Now, I was able to do a series of interviews with all the team members, or most of the team members, and got a real insight into a team that is totally different from any other team in the paddock. I hope you enjoy this series of interviews that I've done and that you'll come on board and support the team. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss when a new episode drops. So this is the True Heroes Racing setup. So they've got the main Arctic there with the garage awning, and as you come to the side you've got the shop, which is crucial. Then you've got the smaller truck that's got the stores in, and as you come down the side you can look into the side of the garage where they keep all the tyres, and then you come into the hospitality area. And the hospitality area is crucial for the whole team. It's where they come to eat and meet up. And the team ethos is more than just a race team. Still at the old BSB at Thruxton, and I've got another victim. So let's bring her straight in. So Sam, you've got probably the key role of the whole. You're the glue that holds the whole team together. I mean, your role here has transformed the team. I think that's fair to say. So what is it that you do?
I mainly do the food. I literally make sure they get fed. So I do the breakfasts, I do the lunches, and then I do the evening meal. And we've decided to plan it that way because it works out better for the team, and the team get fed well throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah, and when they want feeding as well.
Exactly that. So initially what we used to do is we used to have a time scale.
Yeah.
The problem we had though with that is if they were going out racing, they didn't want to eat straight away. So I now do the breakfast, so it's say ready for 8 o'clock, but they can come any time between 8 and 10, and then they can have something to eat. They can come after if they want to, but it's whatever's left, if that makes sense. And then lunch is always a cold lunch anyway. They can basically pick what they want. And then again, I do that normally over two hours as well. Because again, when it goes quiet and it's actually lunch, they've got things to do on the bike.
Yeah.
So they've got to think about what they need to do. So it makes it flexible for them. Initially what they used to do is they got told what time to eat.
Yeah.
And it, unfortunately, it just didn't work. A lot of the time there's a lot of food left over.
And they would go hungry.
Exactly that. Yeah. They'll either go hungry or they'll start picking up the wrong type of foods, and of course then, it just wasn't working. It wasn't working at all. So
you were brought in this year?
Yeah, so I originally used to help out with the shop. I used to do a lot of the shop. I run my own pub as well. I used to run my own pub. So of course I know all the catering as well. Yeah. Lisette initially and Phil used to actually bring the food in and used to get it from outside caterers. However, sometimes it wasn't food that they particularly wanted to eat, it wasn't wholesome foods, or it may not be enough. And that was what we found a lot of the time. And of course, when you're paying for external, you're spending a lot more money. Yeah. And at the end of the day, this team isn't about anybody individual, it's about the team. And we need to make sure the money goes where it needs to go. So, to actually keep them on the track, make sure they've got extra tyres and things like that. Yeah. So if I can give them a wholesome meal, pay for it, it's so much easier than having to bring it in and have a dedicated time of what time they had to eat.
And I think the way that it runs, doing that during the day and then in the evening, there's a cut-off for everybody and everybody comes and eats at the same time.
In the evening, at night, yeah definitely. And that's better because again, that brings back the team spirit. Yeah. Everybody likes to eat together, everybody can have something to eat, have a wholesome meal, but ultimately have a good chat at the same time, opposed to eating on the run, so to speak.
And also sort of just unwind from the day, and then just reflect on how the day's gone, and general sort of camaraderie, and dare we say a little bit of banter,
Yeah, and I said you've experienced it yourself. You've seen it there, and they all enjoy each other's company.
Yeah.
They've all got different things they want to talk about, you know, regarding the bike, regarding personal, whatever it is. But as you said, they all come together. They can all actually have a nice meal together. They have their dessert, have a couple of drinks, whatever it might be. Do you know what I mean? But likewise, they know they've had a decent meal. So yeah.
So you were actually dragged into this originally by Julian, your husband. Now, tell us a little bit about how that started.
So Julian used to race previously. When I first met him, he used to do the racing, not for the team, but of course individually. He used to do club racing, and I knew he loved the bikes and he loved the racing. We were then asked to actually come on board and help out, and Julian was asked to be a mechanic. And I used to come now and then, but not all the time. However, I found, due to Julian's mental health, so to speak, he was better off if I was here. So Lisette sort of said to me, well, why don't you come and do the shop and help out with the shop? So I used to help out with the shop and do all the shop, and I had the makings up of when they actually changed the awning, so we could actually have a proper shop, and it was all set up properly, opposed to having cages and things out, you know, and selling from cages, so to speak. So a little bit more of a professional outlook, really. Sorted out the prices and things like that, and how we were going to sell the products. And then, of course, we were talking about the food, and I said, look, we can do this so much more better and beneficial for the team if we do it ourselves. Lisette and Phil was very dubious over it, due to the fact of too much work to being taken on, you know, too much stuff we've got to get beforehand, making sure that we've got all the right products, and, you know, is that too much for somebody being in the kitchen all day? But I don't seem to be in the kitchen all day, because I've already prepared what I'm going to do. I'll cook it all off. It's all sitting there, be it a slow cooker or on you know, in a pot somewhere, and then it's ready to go.
And so the lunch is a cold buffet anyway.
Yeah,
which
so
is
I always have all the salads laid out. I'll have the cheese, the ham, you know, whatever else we've got, you know, the chicken tikka, etc. And they'll just tell me what they want. So it used to be once upon a time you had a wrap, and a wrap was that, and that was all you're going to have. And then we noticed that, do you know what, not everybody wants a wrap. Not everybody likes a wrap. Someone wants a change. They don't want to wrap every single day, from Thursday through to Sunday. So they'll come up to me, they'll say, right, you know, what have we got? They know what they've got. Oh, I have a salad today. Oh, I have some chicken tikka on that. Oh, could I have some cheese with that? And they're making their own lunch in the sense, you know. But because of there's no time scale, there's no pressure in the kitchen. It makes sense. It's all sitting there. I can go bang, 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 and it's done. And it just runs fluidly. And I said, if someone comes in and they are hungry for any reason, what do you want? Yeah, okay, I've got this and this, and I can piece it together. Like this evening, someone, I don't actually like curry. Okay, I'll put 2 bits of chicken aside, I'll do some chicken and chips instead. It's easy. As long as I know in advance, I can do it. I said, I've been in catering for a very long time, so I know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it for the masses. And as you can see, I do overcook quite a bit.
Well, from that aspect, I mean, obviously there's quite a lot of planning goes into it before the weekend. So when do you sort of start looking at it and working out what the menu's going to be for the weekend, how many people you're catering for the weekend, whether the amount of guests that are going to come in that maybe want to feed it? How do you work?
So from tomorrow, basically, Lisette will then start asking people who's going to be at the next round. It's only in a couple of weeks, so we need to think about planning how many people it's going to be. We then put it onto a spreadsheet. So I know how many people I've got for breakfast, lunch, evening meal, etc. Also hospitality as well, because obviously we do the hospitality on a Sunday. So again, that can be, you know, 30, 35 people extra, which of course will come to be fed in the awning at a Pacific time as well. So that can be quite tricky. But we tend to do that straight away. So as soon as the actual circuit finishes for this one, we'll start getting plans in motion. And to be fair, it's whatever we've got in our freezers to what we decide what we're going to do. So I make sure that we don't waste anything. And of course that then helps the team, you know, and it's cost effective. Well. And exactly that, and it's cost effective. You know, we will do that. What I tend to do is I go and get the produce of what we need for the evening meals, and then I'll give Lisette a list of all the actual other items I need for lunch and breakfasts, and then Phil would get all the dry food and all the things that we can get, you know, in bulk, so to speak, like the eggs and the wraps and things like that. And he'll go to Costco's or, you know, Booker's or whatever and get those sort of things, because he normally has to leave earlier, meaning we've got to, if we haven't got no electric actually at the circuit, he has to make sure that we can still maintain it and keep it frozen. So hence why Lisette will get those bits and I'll get the other bits and bring that in, and then I'll bring it down either the Thursday or the Friday, whatever day I'm coming down.
And what sort of change have you seen in the team by doing on-site, catering for the team rather than getting it in?
I've noticed, one, they're happier. They can eat when they want to eat. They've got that flexibility of what they eat as well, opposed to being told what to eat. And they don't seem to be going hungry. You know, it just seems that if they want more, they can have more. And they all seem happier. They come into the kitchen, they're quite happy to come into the kitchen as well and ask me. So it'll be a matter of, you know, can I, you know, by all means do it. I can do it. And I just feel, I've only been doing it for the last 3 rounds. This is the 3rd round. And already they're going, what are we doing next time? You know, I can't wait till the next one. So what are you going to be cooking? And as I said, I'm not doing, you know, anything cordon bleu. It is literally wholesome food. Wholesome homemade food.
I think that is the key to it. And I think that suits the team down to the ground. I mean, absolutely. From what I've seen the last couple of days, the meal times and the way it's run, and particularly the 2 evenings I've been here, has been phenomenal. And I can see that everybody is involved somewhere along the line, whether it's helping dishing up or washing up afterwards, and just having that little bit of banter makes the whole thing go down really well.
Yeah, 100%. And I just think they all work very well as a team. And if they're comfortable and they're happy in walking into the kitchen environment, then they're happy to help out. So, you know, there've been times when I go, can you? And they'll go, yep. And they'll go and get it. You know, can I have some more plates? Yep, go and get it. You know, like just now they've gone, right, there's all your knives and forks, put them all away for you. There's all your plates, there's all your dishes all ready for tomorrow. It's all done. So there's nothing to worry about, you know, but everyone seems like they're saying thank you. And I think that's the biggest thing, you know, like thanks a lot for the meal, and this is what I've done for you in return, and that's amazing in my opinion. And it's not about one person, it's about everybody working as a team, and they're quite happy to do so. If they are happy and they don't feel awkward in the environment, then that's got to be easier for them, surely, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, if they turn around and say, oh, I don't really like curry, can I have some? Fine. Tell me in advance and I'll do it. You know, and I think that's what's made it easier, where previously it was like, that's the dinner, that's what you've got. That's your wrap, that's what you've got. And I think it seems...
go hungry.
And there was a time scale. And so without that time scale, as you've said, they seem happier. So they can come in, get it when they want, be it 8 o'clock in the morning or at 10 o'clock. It doesn't matter. You know, and that's what seems to be, you know, it runs well. It runs well.
It does. I've seen it firsthand how well it works. And I'm sure there's no other team in the pit lane that does it.
As I said, they enjoy the food. Absolutely enjoy it. And I said, if they while they still enjoy it, I'm still happy to do it. And I said, I know that I'm here as well as a backup for Julian. So if Julian needs me, all we've got to do is look at me, and he knows. You know, he knows that I'm there, and that's it, and he's happy then. And that's what matters. And I said, it's all about him. The time he doesn't enjoy it is the time that I'd walk away. Don't get me wrong, it would hurt me because I've got a lot of friends out there, but you know where I'm coming from. It's a matter of, you know, it's what's right for him as well, and while he's enjoying all that.
But you've seen a change in him as well.
100%. 100%. Just with the race team, as I said, a lot of these people, he speaks to more than he does his friends at home, because they understand him. They've all been very likewise, different things, you know, be it PTSD, be PTSD, anything, you know. But with him, he can talk to a lot of these people more than anything else, and they've given him so much, and myself. To be fair, through his operations, through his treatment, everything, I've had so much more support from the team than locally at home. And I think that's what pulls it together, and that's why I'm happy to help.
And I think that's what a lot of people see with the team, and are happy to just get involved. So Sam, thank you very much for that.
No problems at all. Thank you for your time.